Argentina are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Red and white everywhere you look. The atmosphere created by the folk of Porto Alegre, providing a real celebratory assault on the senses. It is a unique part, this, of Brazil's southern coast, and the appreciation of the game here is pretty much universal. And already we're underway here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean,
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Internacional are looking to go forward now. Messi! Oh, what? In for the pieces! Goal! Argentina! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe is onto this. getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Oyarzabal. Foot in. Knocks it into space.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that was asking just too much of him. Messi. And Fagioli. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Oyarzabal. Searching pass he's played there. And that should get the job done. Ball comes in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Stood up well to him there. He's gone for goal! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Camisa 3.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. And it's Fagioli. Tries to play it through. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Camisa 6.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
In with the challenge. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Defending of the desperate variety. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe! Son Heung-min. Oh, shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Akanji. Fagioli. Chooses to go cross-field. Throw it. Jimenez. Rashford. That's very neat. It's Rashford! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to count. Real chance! It's hit the upright. In by Messi. And another try! the most accurate pass. That's rather hopeful. And how did he not make it 4?
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Forwardson with intent. Well read, nice interception. Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. And we hit half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Jimenez. And it's Valverde. Fagioli. He's gone for goal. Akanji. For Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde does well to get it back. Akanji. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Argentina 3 up and in almost complete control. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. He's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Messi. Somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina are having a ball here. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jimenez. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's in a great position. Oyarzabal! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's some chance, surely! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There they go, hunting in tacks. Valverde. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's eFootball. Goes looking wide. Picked out brilliantly. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Deep cross. And the shot's on. And the shot! They've done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's eFootball. Nicely shaped ball. Great vision. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Now there's a fine... Big chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot!
Camisa 4, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9, camisa 17.
Lobbed in behind. It's a mighty effort! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Jimenez. For Valverde. Foot in. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Camisa 20.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Argentina have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
In with the challenge. Oh, this is a great position. Goes down, but nothing given. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was linked
Argentina are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Son Heung-min. Searching pass he's played there. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's... Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina gain their reward with an early goal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, good spread. Argentina could be danger here. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 and the volley. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Not the most convincing of passes. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clear.
He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Camavinga. Rashford does well to get it back. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's onside. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good ball, good take. Driving forward. And this is chance! He's got away with one there. Oh no, what has happened here? Shoots! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Okay. Mbappe! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's ambitious. Camavinga. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Kane. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Son Heung-min. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
And Messi! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Hey. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take and the finish! And he's missed it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Jimenez. And Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Messi. And he shoots! And that's past the post. Robertson. He's found a way through. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter.
And a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Caicedo,
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Camavinga,
fue de
Messi.
60.333.
and it's Kane.
Looking to play him in.
Akanji spots it and intercepts. Caicedo.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception.
Messi. And Caicedo.
He's had it taken off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Kane. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. Kane. Kane stood his ground strongly.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, super find. The message, Manchester United have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Número 23, número 7, número 6. Entran.
Jimenez.
Oh no, this does not
Número
look good.
21.
Goes for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Argentina are having a ball here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely shaped ball. Over to the left. Oyarzabal!
Messi.
And it's Camavinga. And Son Heung-min. And he's running through.
Messi. Jimenez.
And that interception was most necessary. And Messi! And it's in! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Convertido en el minuto 87. Número 11. Messi. 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 Se va a realizar un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Se van a jugar
plenty on that.
Caicedo. Messi, and that's a dangerous ball.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that is that.
Argentina looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Serginho, chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he's managed to get rid. Bastoni, Ndombele, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the finish! Loose ball, oh, he's been caught napping!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Martinez is the guilty party there. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Ndombele, Pellegrini. And it's Di Lorenzo. Not the most convincing of passes. Ndombele, over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, Pellegrini! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
He's a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's well spotted. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Pellegrini. Looking to play him in. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Real chance! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Di Lorenzo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's found a way past. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Palmer grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Anguissa. Ndombele played out towards the right wing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta. Di Lorenzo. Çalhanoğlu. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Martinez. Anguissa. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And that was very necessary. Can he get on the end of this? Does well to stand firm and defend it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's found a way through. Looking for the run. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's worked it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Parma are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's the second half started. Parma come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pellegrini did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he refuses to take the bait. That is a brilliant interception. Corner number 2 then. A header! Oh, it's come off the upright. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hernandez. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! Goal! Parma!
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, the ball's gone astray.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And Ndombele, not the most accurate pass. Almost an hour gone. Now that looks a decent ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's there to get it away. What a throw in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
In he goes again! Off the post! And it's Hernandez. Hernandez proves just a little bit too strong. Tries to pass it through.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Palmer perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And this is Calhanoglu. And that is a little undercooked. And they've got rid.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il
Costa Corta.
numero 18.
Palmer
Cambio di
have,
giocatori.
after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Great chance! It's hit the upright. He can get that clear. Serginho.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for a runner. Serginho gets into a good position. Hernandez simply refused to be outdone there. Chooses to go, and the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Milan
Numero 22.
making another change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Giron. Il numero 2.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Searching pass he's played there. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Great vision. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that's... It's Giroud! Oh, it's hit the post! Calhanoglu, shot a goal! And now they can clear their lines.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That is good alertness.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
He's going to
recupero.
be disappointed with that. Nice looking ball. Bastoni cuts it out. Tries to play it through. Just eases him off. Tries from a long way out. And Ndombele. Milan finding their passes. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. And there goes the final whistle. Parma can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Parma really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Lapadula makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, it's great to see someone like him bearing down on goal, because you know there's only one thing on his mind.
Lapadula! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lapadula really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Estupinian. Estupinian proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Estupinian. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Another throw-in. Ball driven towards the far post. Terrific header! Off the bar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Modric. He's had it taken off him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
pass is intercepted. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Looking to play him in. He's beaten the last man.
Aims beyond the...
Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lapadula really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Definitely not one of his best. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Estupinian. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, played right into his path.
And the shot!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement.
He's having a shot! And he's found the net! First blood drawn.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. Ah, he's given it away. And he's away. Real chance here.
And the finish! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rafael Leao. Ricci. Driving forward. Good ball, good take.
And there's the shot!
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Driving on and making good progress. He has a look up.
Chance, surely!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Modric. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a key interception.
And he's let fly!
Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Rafael Leao. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And there's the end of the first half. Good to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rafael Leao. The message is clear, none shall pass. Gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. And it's Nkunku. And it's made its way to him. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Probing pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's rather hopeful. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's been shifted off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Estupinian. Played into space out wide. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
It's
28.997 spettatori.
No, that's been intercepted. Lapadula tries to play it through. Oh, that's clever. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafael Leao. Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? Now it's Nkunku. Pass is just off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He's won on, and the shot! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Done delicately. That has been cut short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries to pass it through. Incoming delivery. That has been knocked clear. Now there's a
Can he finish? It's in! AC Milan are all square.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Numero 18.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. Nkunku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And a chance! Off the post!
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's ambitious.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafael Leao.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's had it nicked away. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Chance for a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great vision. Salamakers finds himself offside. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11 viene sostituito con il numero 2.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Just about within shooting range. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Numero 25. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Il numero 80.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Pulisic. Nicely spread. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nkunku chasing after it. That's beautifully weighted. Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Well timed, excellent interception. Searching pass he's played there. And here's Rafael Leao, foot in. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tomori. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's on it, can he get away?
There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Rafael Leao is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. I think we're just about done here. That's been cut out, well played.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's managed to get rid. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that pass isn't the best. Wriggles his way through. He's in a great position here. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job.